you know, it's going to be a really nice experience if everybody just come down and take part of it, take part of the whole experience. It's going to be really, really good.
Okay,
you
but
know?
tell us, what about this concert that makes it so special?
But Valentino is going to be there.
Yeah.
And that is what makes it so special. But aside from that, what is basically going to take place is that the concept of it is not so much that, you know, you're just going to come and just sit down and listen to songs being sung to you.
Right.
What is going to happen, you're going to have a one-on-one with Brother Valentino. The atmosphere that we are creating is a very enclosed atmosphere.
Right.
And that's why basically we only have 100 tickets that we have printed. So we're going to have a very small enclosed area with the audience, where the audience going to have a direct communication with Brother Valentino. There's going to be dance, there's going to be drama, there's going to be singing. It's a full cultural event that the audience will be able to take part of. We are also going to be videotaping it, because our idea, at least our hope, is after, you know, to produce the show, you know, and resell it. We're also looking at to see whether or not we could be able to, you know, tap into the internet market, because we have a lot of people who have left Trinidad and Tobago and they don't have any of the cultural music that we have.
Crave for the culture down here, they miss it. It's like
so we're also going to be looking to tap into that market there too as well. So, you know, all in all, it's going to be a wonderful experience, you know, and Brother Valentino is one of our great cultural icons, and it's you know, and it's a time when it is, a lot of the times we wait until our cultural icons die before we celebrate them, you know, and now we're actually going to put on a show. And it's a 24-song show, by the way, not just, you know, 5-6 songs. We're actually going to be singing a lot of songs that we haven't heard for a very long time. And we're going to put it on as a celebration of Valentino and the work that he has done in Calypso and local he has done in our cultural arena. And it's just time to come out and to celebrate what we have, and, you know, to pay homage to that, and, you know, to give Brother Valentino his due.
Yeah. You know what I like about this concert is that it's not just about singing, because that's what we usually get.
Yes.
I like the idea of the audience being able to interact with the singer on stage, finding out more about them.
Yes.
Speaking of which, we also want to know more about you. I mean, you've been in the Calypso arena for about 40 years.
40 years plus, about
40 years plus, 45 years. I mean, with a wealth of experience and so on in there. Tell us, first of all, how this all started, you know? I mean, you know, back so many years ago, you know, before you went on stage, what was it like? How did, you know, music and Calypso and thing get into your blood?
Well, I started from home.
From home?
Yes, because my father and mother, they were really lovers of Calypso music. As a matter of fact, at that time too, the influential music was Calypso. We hadn't so much reggae and whatever, you know, soca and the soul music and things. It was just merengue and the American, you know, like jazz singers and blues singers like Sarah Vaughan and Billy Eckstine and these people. So we more related to our thing, which was the Calypso at the time. And it was a household music, you know. So it all started from home.
From home. And how did you actually get into, I mean, yes, loving it at home and so on, but, you know, get into the arena of, you know, going on stage, performing, singing Calypsos and so on?
Well, I really started to sing kitchen and Calypsos first.
Okay.
Because they were very simple songs, you know. In those days too, you had like 4-line verses and 2-line chorus. You know? So it was very simple, you know. And well, from there, you know, I started singing, and I developed the love for singing then. Not my wildest imagination at the time that I wanted to be a Calypsonian or I wanted to perform on stage, but I just love singing. You know? But you know, it developed, and as time went on, there entered Mr. Sparrow. That is the man who really convinced me then that I wanted to be a Calypsonian.
Wow.
Yeah. First time I heard him. And then to come it all, when I saw him perform, you know, it convinced me. Wow, boy, I would like to be a Calypsonian. Not exactly like to be like Sparrow, because, you know, not much of us could be like Sparrow. But at least, you know, he could motivate you then to be a Calypsonian. So one of my main motivations was the Mighty Sparrow, to be a Calypsonian. But that was still a long way from there, you know. Because, you know, I made an attempt first to write songs.
Right.
To be a Calypsonian, first you have to be a writer in those days, because it's not like now where I'm going to write a song for you. Who was a young child or a teenager coming up who is interested in Calypso. Nowadays, they have writers.
Yes, yes.
But in my time as a teenager, loving the art,
you had to
I had to write for myself. So I practiced the art of writing, and I wouldn't want to give myself too much praise, but almost perfected the art of writing.
Yes.
At an early stage to it. But although I had perfected the art of writing, to stand up on stage and face that audience, you know, as the professional singer, I don't think I was ready for that yet. Oh. So I wrote a few songs, and one was a real super hit.
Okay.
You know, I wouldn't want to mention, you know, and then I realized, well, look, you have the ability to write and to reach out to people. So work on yourself as a performer.
Right. Okay, great. Well, we have to take a short break now, but when we come back, we'll be finding out more about those songs, the first set of songs that you wrote and so on. So let's take that break quickly and come back.
We all